Let me tell you about my drive home from California. Oh my god, if you're from California, I don't want you to take any offense to this, but you're a whole bunch of pussies. California, full of pussies. Okay, so we went up I-80, and we took I-80 all the way home and then down I-25 into Colorado. But going up I-80, like through the mountains, leaving California, it was snowing a little bit, you know, a little bit of snow. If you know what snow is, you know, a little bit of snow. But if you don't know what snow is, apparently it's the fucking apocalypse, so everybody has to put chains on their motherfucking tires. So we were driving up the mountain. There's gonna be a lot of swearing in this, I'm sorry, it was a very angry time. So we were driving up the mountain, and there was progressively starting to get like colder, and we were seeing cars coming down the mountain with snow on their hoods and stuff. And so we were seeing snow on the trees, and then it was kind of sprinkling a little bit. And then we started coming up, and all these cars and trucks pulled over, putting chains on their tires. And we were kind of laughing, and I took a couple pictures, because I thought it was funny. Minivans and sedans putting chains on their tires. Now, I'm from Colorado. We don't need chains for our tires. We know how to drive in the goddamn snow. Or you would think. People still act like it's the apocalypse. But really, like, compared to that, the Colorado drivers in the snow are nothing. So, we thought it was funny until they made us stop, and we talked to them for a minute. We were like, so what's going on? Do we need to go? What's going on? They were like, do you guys have four-wheel drive? We were like, well, no, it's a two-wheel drive car. Well, then you need to go back 3 miles down the road and buy some chains for your tires. We were like, what? Yeah, there's some snow up on the mountain. It's pretty bad. We were like, we're from Colorado. We know how to drive in the snow. We should be fine. Well, no, this is different snow. You can't handle this, so you guys need to turn around and go buy some chains. We were like, well, fuck you, dude, fine. So we went and turned around, went 3 miles back down the road to go buy some damn chains. Those cost us $80. Chains for our tires cost $80. Then we had to go 3 more miles back down the road to get some cash, so that when we went back up the road, we could pay somebody $30 to put the chains on our tires. Yeah, so that was already over $100 for this bullshit that was happening. Let me see if I can pull this picture up, but, so we got the chains put on our tires, and we were driving up, and the roads were wet. They were wet. They did not have any snow on them at any point in time on these freaking roads. Let me see if I can show you guys. They looked a little bit slushy, if you can see this. This is what the road in California looked like, that they made us turn around and buy chains for. That's what they looked like the entire way. So our chains ended up breaking. They broke, yes, our chains broke. There were 2 links. So first one broke, and so we heard this rattling, so we were like, shit, maybe we should pull over. So we were looking at it, and then we had no, like, way of fixing it, so we drove about a mile up the road and pulled over at this gas station. This guy helped us, like, tie the broken link back in, because, you know, the chains go over the tires, and they have links around the side. Like, if you know chain tires look like tire chains, if you know what they look like, then you know what I'm talking about. But, so the links that go across the tires, one of them broke. So we, like, tucked it back in somehow, and then we continued on our way. A couple more miles down the road, another one broke. So we were just like, fuck it, we're gonna take it off. So we ended up taking the chains off of our tires. We didn't give a shit if we got pulled over. Like, I don't care what they would have done. Showed them broken chains, strangle them with the broken chains. This was an extremely frustrating experience. Extremely frustrating. So we took the chains off of our damn tires and continued on our way. The weather was terrible throughout the entire drive home. It was about a 25-hour drive. We left at about 9 o'clock on Monday morning. We got home at about 9 o'clock, so it was almost, yeah, about 25 hours. So we got home at about 9 or 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning. But we had also stopped, let's see, it was snowy the entire way. It was like snowing and cloudy. There were only a couple areas where it was like sunny and nice, but most of the way it was crappy and snowy and just terrible weather. Seth drove most of the way again. Once we got up to about Utah, when I drove from Salt Lake City to about 100 miles out of Cheyenne. And so I didn't drive for very long. I only drove for about 4 or 5 hours. But we were both so tired that we had to stop. So we stopped at one area and slept for about an hour. Then we drove for a little bit, and then Seth was getting really tired, and I was too tired to drive. I was like asleep, but there was no way that I could wake myself up enough to drive. So we stopped at another rest stop and slept for about 2 more hours, and then we just made the drive home because it was only about 3 hours until we were home. So we made that drive home, and then we got home finally. So that was our hellish drive home, mostly caused by California. A bunch of pussies. But so anyways, thanks for listening to me complain. I just wanted to complain to somebody, and I hope that you're not retarded when you drive through snow, because it's not really that bad. You just have to be smarter than the snow. Don't go fast, don't slam on your brakes, just gotta be smarter than the snow, people. Okay? Yeah. Oh, fuck you and your chains, California. Oh, that was so frustrating. So thank you for listening to me complain, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Have a good day. Bye. Stop recording. Oh my god, please. Why does this keep happening to me?